What's up? What's up? What's up? Savage Writer back with another video as always. I'm giving y'all peace and I'm giving y'all gifts. Hope y'all had a wonderful weekend so far. You already know. Back at it with the knowledge, back at it with the inspiration as always. I know I look a little tired, man, because I've been working, man. It's been a long week and another one starting. So hey. But I'm out here, I'm making stuff happen. Just know that. But I want to talk about what motivates me. Since I'm an artist, I write, I do poetry. I want to get back into music. I want to take up acting. Also, I am an entrepreneur as well. I have my own clothing label. Also, my own publishing. But I'm still working out the legal stuff for that. It's not officially submitted yet, but I had the idea, and I'm going full force with that. So there are a lot of things that keeps me my head in the game. You understand? Because to make it as far as I did isn't easy, man. Sorry about that. If y'all hear that, that's the Matrix in the background. But like I was saying, it's not easy taking up your dreams. It's not easy going after your passion. Yeah, people will tell you, "Oh, just do it. Just do it." Yeah, true, but like you got to understand something. There are logistics that go into what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just as easy as it may seem. But if you're doing it and if you're focused on it, then you know what I'm saying? You understand. You can do the work because you're already in the field. And I've been at this going on 6 years, but I've been writing my whole life, to be honest. I've been saying this in like maybe a couple of videos, and I want to do more writing centric videos. So I'm gonna probably start going to the drawing board, making some ideas for potential videos about that. So what motivates me to become greater? Number one is my past. I've been through a lot as a kid. I grew up in a single parent household. I didn't have my father because he passed away. My family, I didn't have the best family. They did what they could, but you know what I'm saying? They were pretty dysfunctional, man. A lot of arguments, a lot of struggles, and I lost, a family member to alcoholism. And also, my mom is also an alcoholic. I'm not saying that to insult anybody, but I'm saying that because it's true. Drug abuse, alcoholism runs in my family, as do high blood pressure, diabetes, and stuff of that nature, and mental problems as well. And personally, I've struggled with depression. I struggle with anxiety. Um, yeah, so I've had suicidal thoughts. I can admit that. But really, and when I got to school, I was being picked on a lot. Growing up, I was a very quiet kid. I wanted to fit in because I felt like I didn't get the love and I didn't get the nourishment that I desired. Because whenever I would ask for help, I always got chastised. Whenever I wanted to, speak my mind and my thoughts and say what's real, people would shun me for that. They say I'm a bad guy for just doing what I'm passionate about. And like my whole life, like I was in this battle of like, do I be myself and be treated like garbage, or do I be who they want me to be so I could be accepted? And once I got older, once I became an adult, I realized like I didn't give a fuck about those people anymore. Because at the end of the day, I was people pleasing, and that wasn't making me happy. It was making me miserable. I had to do what was best for myself, whether if nobody liked that or not. And I've been through shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot. My mom, she was in an abusive marriage, and that really like dampened our relationship. But I'm in a range of piecing that back together, and I feel distant from my family because of my spiritual awakening process. I'm drifting out of the matrix. I'm still on this journey. I'm still learning stuff about myself and the world around me. I'm not gonna say that I have it all together because I don't. No one ever does. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my first motivation. Motivation number two, I realized my true purpose. that I'm meant to inspire and enlighten people, and I have to do it in a creative way. You know, like in the past, I was scared to show my talent, show my gifts because I got made fun of, or because I got laughed at, or because nobody cared about what I wanted to do. You know, people would use all my issues against me. And this does happen time to time. And I dealt with a situation a couple months ago. You know, there was this person I was talking to, and essentially, you know, they pulled somebody into the situation, and you know, they started exasperating it, if I pronounced that correctly. Exasperated, I mean. Sorry about that. I'm a little tired right now, man. But I'm still here for y'all. But anyway, you know, I've dealt with all that in the past. You know, people I was cool with, people I had love for, and they turned on me. You know, and they used all my problems against me. But I don't care about that because everything I've been through made me into who I am. So no, you can't use shit against me. But harkening back to what I was just saying, I see that I have a greater purpose. That's why all the things that happened to me in life had to happen because it was essential for me to grow, essential for me to wake up and say, damn, all right, this is what I need to be doing. So that's number two. Number three, I see how damaged the world really is. You know, like I've been on this spiritual journey probably as early as 2016, but I really ain't go deep with it until I say maybe a year or two ago. And I really started awakening to the fact that yo, like I'm waking up, like I'm not who I used to be. You know, I'm drifting away from this matrix, and I see like how much suffering it is in the world. You know, every channel, like every radio station, every social media platform, like you gotta see negativity. Like people feed, like we feeding off of this shit, feeding off of just smut. You know what I'm saying? Just utter fuckery. You know, it just disgusts me, man. How disgusting the world really is, and like all the stuff that really goes on. And it's like we're at a point where we've become desensitized, you know, to shit, and it's very sickening. And I feel like I don't fit in this world because I'm meant to create a new one. You know, I'm tired of the same bullshit over and over. You understand what I'm saying? There's a reason why I don't vote. There's a reason why I don't watch television. There's a reason why, you know what I'm saying, I don't partake in, you know, ridiculous frivolities. Like, you know, I don't like crowds, you know, I don't like all that shit this Matrix be fiending. You know, it's stupid. Everybody hop on a fucking bandwagon, and then like a week or two, a month later, nobody even talking about this shit. Like society is just moving, like it's just one thing after the next. It's just distraction after distraction after distraction after distraction after fucking distraction. And you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting tired of that crap. You know, I want to create something different where we ain't gotta worry about none of that. But don't worry, change is coming. So what was that? So that was three so far, I believe. My fourth motivation, my family. Yeah, my family has problems, but still, if they could see that somebody actually stepped outside the box and made it in life and did something different, that'll get them to sit there and say, hey, yo, we need to get our act together. Like we ain't doing right. We fucking up. And now I understand that I can't change people because you can only change if that's what you truly desire. But if they could see that, like, I made it up on a ladder and I did something positive with my life and I overcame the stigma of our race and where we come from, then perhaps they could get on my level. I could only hope, but you know, I seen my mom struggle. You know, I seen my mom cry. You know, I seen my mom lose it all. And the least I could do is become successful so I could get on my feet and help her out. Because you know, I be talking with my mom time to time, and she says that, you know, she want to start her own business too. She want to start, like, doing YouTube, and maybe I could help with that if I become successful. So, yeah, and then my fifth motivation, my city, you know, my community. I care about where I come from. I care about my people back home. I really do. I'm not one of these motherfuckers that's just gonna get a paycheck and just act like I forgot where I came from. Cause you know where I came from made me into who I am today. You understand? And I wish I had the resources that I could help my community. Like I see so much potential in it. You understand? Like I walk past homeless people. Like that shit breaks my heart. Like it shouldn't have to be that way. Like I feel like there's something that I need to do to help these people, and I want to go back to my community once I do make it and spread that light, spread that positivity, spread that gift and give back. Because I feel like that's what I need to do. If a kid out there who has nothing could see that I made it up in the world and I'm stepping out my way to help them out, then that's another leader. That's another visionary. So, and motivation number 6. I just love what I do. You know, I like writing. I like art. I like putting my stuff out there. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be doing it. And I don't care what people got to say about that. I don't care what people's opinions about it is. However they feel about me, it is what it is. But, if I didn't want to become successful as much as I wanted to breathe, I wouldn't even be on YouTube. You understand? Like, and I may not have all the subscribers and likes and comments and views that I want, but I don't care. I gotta stay consistent because really that's what's going to build success. Success comes over time, and even with my writing, I say now like I've sold over a thousand copies of all my books combined, might be even more than that, but still, you know what I'm saying. It may not seem like an astronomical number, but compared to like how I was when I first started, I wasn't selling nothing for months, years even, and now like slowly but surely, my work is getting into the hands of more people, and it's really something to be thankful for, because like to think that somebody out there would actually buy something I created, I never would think like yo, like people really fucking with what I'm doing, and I may not have the biggest fan base, but I got people out there that support what I'm doing and they like it because I'm doing something meaningful. I'm not trying to capitalize off nobody. I ain't trying to do it for the money. Well, I gotta eat. I want to make money off what I do, but that's not the only motivation. You understand? If anything, when I do start getting money, real money, I could use that to do what I'm already doing, to create more of it. Because if anything, having money gives you more access, and more access gives you more opportunities to reach more people, and that'll help me, and that'll help everybody else. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap this up. That was just me talking about my motivations and what keeps me going. And if you got anything that keeps you going, talk about it. Hit me up, shoot me a message, because we all got something that drives us. So I thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all around.